Hello students, in this video I am going to go through how to graph a circle if given the equation, either in standard form or in general conic form. So let's take a look at this guy. So in order for us to graph this, okay, we need to be able to identify where the center is and what is the radius. So the standard form of writing the equation of a circle is this, where H and K are the centers of the circle and R is the radius. So immediately from this I can tell that H is equal to -2 and Y and K is equal to 0. And R in this case is equal to 5. So from -2, 0, which is this point right here, I'm going to go north, south, east, west 5 units because the radius is 5 units. So therefore, I will end up with something that looks like this. And roughly, because I don't have a compass here, and this app doesn't allow me to draw like shapes, okay? So it's roughly going to look like that, okay? All right, let's try one more time. Immediately from this, I know that H is equal to -1 and Y is equal to K is equal to -3. So -1, -3 is located over here. The radius in this case is equal to +2. So that means I'm going to go north, south, east, west 2 units. The smaller the circle is, the more manageable in drawing the circle. Right? Let's take a look at another example. This time, the equation is written in this form, where things don't look quite as nice, okay? Here in this case, in order for us to identify where the center is and what the radius is, we'll need to complete the square. So I have x squared minus 6x. I'm moving to all the x's to one side of the equation and all the y's, and I'm grouping them on the same side. So actually, I'm going to rewrite it over here. So x squared minus 6x. I'm going to add something to this. I'm going to leave a little space. And then I have y squared minus 8y. And again, I'm going to leave a little space. And this will equal to -17. So what I need to do is I need to complete the square based on this. So in order for me to complete the square, I will need to half the middle coefficient, which is 3, and square, which is 9. I'm going to add 9. And over here, with the second half of the left half of that equation, I'm going to need to complete the square again. Half of 8 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So I've added 9 and 16 to both to the left side. I need to add 9 and 16 to the right half. So the right half will then become 25 plus -17. That will give me +8. Did I do that right? I did do it right. Yes. Okay. So what I'll end up with is 8 is equal to, now x squared minus 6x plus 9, that is x minus 3 squared. And then y minus 8, y plus 16, that becomes y minus 4 quantity squared. And now I know where the center is. It's located at 3, 4. This one's a little more challenging to draw, I have to admit, because r is equal to square root of 8 in this case. And what exactly is square root of 8? Square root of 8 is 2 square root of 2, which is not a nice number, and especially for graphing. So square root of 8 is equal to 2.82, which is a little under 3. So 3, 4, so a little under 3, so that means I will go left, north, south, east, west, okay? A little under 3 units away from the center. So I end up with a circle that looks roughly something like this. And again, it's roughly because I don't know how, I mean, we're estimating where square root of 8 really is. Let's do one more example. So I have x squared plus y squared minus 8y plus 15 is equal to 0. Again, I'm going to group all the x's together. It looks like I only have one x squared, so that is already a perfect square. So this one is actually easier. So I have y squared minus 8y, and I'm going to leave myself a little room, a little space, because to complete the square, subtract 15. I want to add both sides to complete the square. I want to add 16, because half of 8 is 4, and 4 squared is 16. So I'll end up with x squared plus y minus 4 quantity squared is equal to 1. So the center is located at 0, 4, and the radius is equal to 1. 0, 4 is located over here, plus or minus 1, north, south, east, west. My circle is located over here in this manner.